and moving right along places us in the wonderful world of Khan's digital world. This is a proud presentation of Dr. Badrul Khan, who's an author, a TV host, a professor at a teaching institute, an expert in the digital arena, a consultant, and an international speaker. Today, we will get to meet Dr. Khan's guest, who is the chairman of Nature and Life Foundation. Did you say who is he? Well, it's time to come close and find out alongside me, who is he? Do you know that the nature of discussion today will rotate around environmental awareness?
Welcome to Khan's Digital World. I'm Badrul Khan. Today, we have an exciting episode on environmental awareness. With that in mind, I have invited one of the most influential individual who is making big difference in the lives of people and nature in Bangladesh. And welcome Mr. Muqeed Majumdar Babu, and he is the host of the show called Prakriti or Jibon, which is a cup I'm holding. That means the nature and life. Well, let me ask you this. How are you in the US? You doing good?
I'm fine, and I'm very honored to be here in GTV.
Very good.
And I'm really very much excited about your show.
Very good. I'm very glad that, you know, he is in DC area, because in Bangladesh, living in North America, has a institutionally established organization called FOBANA, Federation of Bangladesh in North America. So they have awarded Mr. Muqeed Majumdar Babu to receive prestigious award for his show, which is on nature and life. All right, welcome again. So please tell us what this show that you are doing, why are you doing it, how you're making a difference in the lives of people, and I know what you're doing that could be transferable to in other countries also.
Okay. The first thing I would like to say that the media, especially electronic media, has a very strong role to play in society, in everywhere, and you can reach people very fast and you can reach instantly. So what I thought, if I make this awareness program through TV and if I on air it and broadcast this through TV, then I can reach to the grassroots people immediately. Because as you know, the Bangladesh, literacy of Bangladesh among the mass people is very less. And reaching people through media gives a very strong impact. And you don't have to you don't have to give them the paper or writing anything. So they can see and watch and they can understand what we are trying to do.
So you have a program called Prakriti or Jibon, which is like nature and life in one of the most prestigious television station called Channel I. So through that, you're reaching a big mass people.
Yeah.
And also you're doing other ways to inform people about the awareness?
Beside this TV program, I'm doing publishing books. Every year I'm publishing books.
There's one book called Amar Onek Rin Ache, means I owe a lot. I think he's talking about the nature.
Yeah, right.
And the second book that he has, which says Amar Desh Prakriti, meaning that my country, my nature, my habitat.
And also we do publish one magazine every 3 months, and that is also nature and life.
And it's called Prakriti Barta, means the news of nature.
And this DVD, the whole year program, we make the DVD and give it to the school, college, university, complimentary, so that they can watch it and learn about and get the awareness on nature and environment.
So are you getting any positive responses from people, and have you made any change in their life?
Yeah, I believe that for the last 6 years, what we are doing, that has created a very positive impact to the society and in Bangladesh. And because of this program, people are now know that what they should do and how to keep this, keep this environment and this nature, and how to take care of this nature and environment. One thing I would like to say that before this program, definitely there are a lot of people who were working on this, but when we started this program in Channel I, and people who were not aware of these kind of activities, that what they were doing, actually they don't know actually what they are doing to the environment, how they are destroying the environment and the nature. So after this show, this program, people now are very much aware that they now come to know that they should not cut the tree whenever, whatever for reason. But another thing, the polluting the river and polluting the ponds and polluting the soil, that kind of thing gradually are reduced after this program. So I would say that we are getting a very, very positive result after this program.
Excellent. So you can also mobilize this campaign for environmental awareness through social media, such as Facebook and other methods. And this is a part of digital world. And so, are you? Well, I know you also established something called Prakriti and Jibon Foundation.
Yeah.
And what do you do through this foundation?
Basically, what I thought that just doing a TV program wouldn't be enough. So what we did, we made a foundation, and beside this program, we do the research work, field work, and we go to the schools and we tell the students that what they should do and why they should take care of the nature and environment. I'm going to, like, in the interior of Bangladesh and very remote area, and those area where electricity is not there, where no sanitation or water is not that much available, pure water. So going to those area and telling those students and the small children about the nature, because they love to stay in a good nature, but thing is this, they don't know what to do and how to keep this nature intact, because what we are doing, we are not teaching our children when they are small at home that why we should not break the branch of a tree, or should not pick up a flower, or break the eggs of the bird, or throw stone to the frog. So what they are doing, all these natural things and all these, the birds, animals and all these kind of things, what they are contributing to the nature, that we are trying to tell them. And what I believe that from all this awareness should start from home.
Viewers, environmental awareness is such a wonderful thing. You heard from Mr. Babu, and I have so much to know about this environmental awareness thing. It is not a local issue, it's a global issue. What he's doing is locally, but he's thinking globally and contributing globally. So I have few more questions to ask him. Well, then you're using your television show to attract people in Bangladesh, and also Bangladeshi people living all over the world who are subscribed to your Channel I, which is a Bangladeshi national television channel. So now with the digital world, all the televisions and all the new different things coming in, so are you thinking about green technology that would help our industry? Because when we become industrialized, the pollutants are all over. Yeah. We need to have the policy, we have to have specifically some kind of guidelines so industry can grow, and the carbon emission is another thing. So let's talk about green technology and the status of green technology and status of industrialization in Bangladesh.
Basically, I would like to say one thing, that Bangladesh is not producing any carbon, I would say zero emission.
Oh, that's good to
because if we compare with the other countries of the world, Bangladesh is the carbon emission is less than 1%. So it is, we can say that 0%. That is what we are saying. But what is happening because of this carbon emission for the like Western world, developing countries? So the effect what coming to Bangladesh, we have to be aware of that, because if we don't take the measure of making green industry, then what will happen? We will be having the same problem what is happening, what kind of problem is happening in the Western world. So I would say that we should think about green industry from the beginning. I know it's little expensive, but it's not like very easy to introduce green technology in the industry. But even then, we have to think about that from the beginning, so that we don't create any problem for our future generation. And beside that, the awareness among the people of in Bangladesh, like we are throwing things here and there, and we don't know the after effect of that. So that kind of awareness program should come through, from every sector. Beside the television, the digital way, that social media, we should use the social media, print media, and all kind of media we should use to aware people, and then we should educate them about the environment and environmental hazard.
Oh, this is wonderful. Actually, this is a bigger issue than what digital world show can handle, because environment is where we live in. If we use them right, we can live beautifully. If we abuse them, then we're going to be in problem. So let me ask you that in Bangladesh, the kind of things you are doing in Bangladesh, is this idea and concept transferable for other countries, like developing countries in Latin America, in Asia, in Africa? And have you done any conversation with any of these organizations which are involved in doing the same thing? Or also, I wanted to say that this is such a near and dear issue to me and to my next generation. Are there any funding agency out there that can help this organization, this foundation to thrive and help the people, help the community to live beautifully, naturally, like our forefathers did?
You see that I participate in the climate change conference every year, and there I have shown my DVD, because this DVD is with English subtitle, even it is in Bangla, the program, but with English subtitle. So I have given to many countries, I have shown this to Indonesian stall and other stall there, where whoever is participating in this climate change conference. So I have shown this, and they said that this is a very unique idea, and they said that well, even in our country we don't have this kind of program. I would say that in Asia, I never seen in this kind of program in any TV channel, and all of them, they appreciated the way I am doing it, and they are thinking that they should start that in their country too.
So it seems like this idea, this concept is a transferable concept that can be used in any parts of the world, and it makes us aware. We are professionally enjoying our life. We don't know how we are hurting our environment. If you think about living in this environment, if you don't do good things to this environment, it's going to come back and haunt us. So with Mr. Muqeed Majumdar Babu, he has this program called Pokriti and Jibon, which is he's wearing, if I may point to it, says Pokriti or Jibon. This means the nature and life. So in this program, he's making a difference. I wish there are similar programs in United States and other countries We know we have programs like National Geography and other places, but this program is totally dedicated to improve our lives, our nature, our habitats. So this is an important issue. Do you like to say anything else to our viewers?
Yeah, I would like to say that if we don't take care of nature and environment, ultimately, if we don't take care of the trees and the animals we have in the nature, if they disappear, we'll be disappear too from this world. So we have to be careful about this, and we should think about our future. We should think about our new generation, next generation.
Thank you for watching Khan's Digital World. I'd like to see you next year, and you have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you again.